Okay. Right. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Hope we can all hear. Hope we can all hear me. Hear me. I'm here. Am I here? Is the audio playing through? Hopefully. Let's double check these. Okay, okay. Yep, audio is playing through. That is that is good. That is good. That is good. That's good. That is good. That is good. That's good. That's it. That is good. Right. Okay. Okay. Hello, and lassies. Mr. Santa Blackadder here, and welcome back to a brand new live stream. It has been so goddamn long since I last did one. It's been like what, February something. Jesus, it has been that long. I've just been working on a lot of stuff lately, so I haven't really gotten time to doing live streams. Thankfully, however, summer is almost here, which means I can get to the live streams quite more often than I usually have been. So that will be a good thing there. So, how's everybody doing this fine Sunday afternoon or morning or what time zone you're in? Hope you're all doing spectacularly well. I'm doing not too bad myself. And I'm rambling on because I completely fucking forgot how I was meant to do my intro for this. Anyways, so today we will be looking at Henry, origin story, full movie made by Mr. Ryan himself. I was gonna watch this on my own, but then I thought, I'll make this into a live stream because I haven't done a live stream in God knows how fucking long. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of that. So, without further ado, let's just get right. Oh. Celtic are winning 1-0. Yeah, baby! I forgot the match was on today, Leon. Fuck. Completely forgot the Celtic and Rangers match was on today. Aye. Beat them, Celtic, come on! Sorry, Paul, if you don't know what me and Crackhead and Olja are talking about, Fitbod team. We're talking about Fitbod team. A Fitbod team. Fitbod. Sometimes glitchy. Might be the setting on the mic that's the problem. It could be the setting on the mic. Or it could be the fact that my audio might get too loud and I have to turn down the mic like so. It all depends on which one. Like, is this good enough? This should be good enough, hopefully. I've just opened up my shortcut. I am on. Yes, I am. Nothing is going right now. Okay, so, without further ado, let me just, go ahead over to the phone. Alright, so we got the film here. As you can blindly see. Now, it's about over an hour long, so we're going to be here for quite a while. So, if you want to go ahead and quickly get some snacks and drinks, what have you, feel free. I might go down the stairs to get myself a wee drink. I don't know. But yeah, if you want to get some stuff, might as well. Okay, so without further ado, I'm first going to connect the audio to the thing. Alright, because the separate audio thing I normally use is not working at the moment, so I'm resorting to other. Oh, that's because the fucking... It's because that wasn't even... Oh my god. I'm only getting back into the hang of these things, people, so bear with me. Right, okay, that should be working. Alright, Okay, that should have worked. Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about, the audio. I'm gonna turn down the mic bit. I see what you mean by the mic. Okay, well, okay, it turns out the, okay, so I'm just gonna have to do desktop audio, the desktop audio thing, because, the separate stuff aren't working. So, we all good? We all ready? Hopefully this works.
Is this movie?
That should have worked, hopefully. Okay. The desktop audio thing, because, the separate stuff aren't working. So, we all good? We all ready? Hopefully this works.
Is this movie?
Yeah, that works. Okay. Okay, let's get ready. And a 3, and a 2. So it's an hour and 12 minutes long, so we'll be here for an hour and 12 minutes. I've got that time. I've got like 5 hours of this kind of crap I can do. So I'm gonna have the chat on the phone, and without further ado, let's get into it.
This movie is not made for fucking kids or any young audience. Beware, young viewers. This movie contains themes of death, murder, depression, talking trains, and mention of sensitive events. Now sit back, relax, get your snacks, and enjoy.
Oh my god, Topham. You're crazy, man. Okay, so the audio's playing, that's good. Doncaster, 1919. Man in a van. Man with van. Doncaster works. Oh, this guy when he's... Oh, this must be the guy that stole the designs. Or it could be...
Excuse me, are you meant to be here? Oh.
Okay. Mr. Ryan presents a fan-made movie. Henry. Written by Mr. Ryan. Duh. Oh look, it's Hurricane. Produced by Mr. Ryan. More of Hurricane. That model looks like it's been modified. Like the buffer beam looks like buffer beam looks a bit lowered. Mind you, I wouldn't be surprised considering what the model looks like. Like the Tomy Hurricane. Yeah, it's got extra wheels, so it's definitely been modified. Or it's a completely made, or is it just a complete custom? There's the boiler. So that's probably our guy who's stolen the designs to make this engine. And Hurricanes knows the whole thing in this. Okay. Let's have time. 1945. Why number 1945? What? Why number 1945? Man with blue van this time. What did that say? I think that says Henrenton Works since 1902. I'm gonna guess the first letter is Henry. The first letter is H, sorry. The first letter is Henry. Oh, I need to start drinking coffee.
Ah, well done, lads. You've finished the number plates.
Oh, you're right.
He's a magnificent sight.
Oh yeah, 1945. Reference to the Railway Series books. I'm a Muppet.
This is a new beginning for us all.
Thank you, sir. I can assure you all our men have worked hard. This locomotive will be a symbol for the new generation of steam. We hope.
Oh, don't I know it. Well, come on, I want to see this machine roll into action. Engine, do you think you can change the world?
I will try my best, sir.
Henry, my
good.
boy.
That's good.
My
You need a
boy.
name. We can't have a grand engine without a name. How about Henry? The name of my grandfather.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Come on, Roger, wake up and fire up. You know, sir, I couldn't help but notice the engine doesn't seem to be a resourceful design.
Reminder, this engine was a design by the one and only
Nigel
Weasel Grizzly. Of course, it'll be a little off.
Sorry, what did he
by
say?
the one and only Weasel Grizzly. Of course,
Weasel
it'll be a
Grizzly.
little off. Most of his new designs have all proven very well.
It's Nigel, not Weasel.
Do you not think I know that? Good job, lads.
Sir, listen. I've built and helped put together many locomotives all around the country. All I'm saying is it's either going to be legendary or a big flop. Everything I've ever learnt and known seems to be flawed with this engine.
And I assure if he's a big flop, I'll make sure to promote you as the new head of the company.
Then we'll see, sir.
Dave, how do we clean out his smoke box?
If I'm being honest, I have absolutely no clue.
We're only 5 minutes in, 5.5 minutes in, sorry, and we're already getting the fucking shit when it comes to, like, the engines being alive. Razzmatazz already.
Yes, alright. Going to get in touch with a few old pals, and hopefully I can be able to get a train for Henry to take. See what he can really do. How do you feel, Henry?
I don't know how I'm meant to feel, but I certainly feel steamed up.
That's great to hear.
Sir, shouldn't we do test runs first? He's just been built.
He's steaming perfectly. What more do we need to know? Take him to the upper station. I should be able to sort something by the time you get there. If you want to take some tests during that time, feel free to. Logs, he can take this train. This, Henry, is where your adventure really begins.
No, it isn't. His adventure truly began on Sodor, but nobody knows this yet. The upper station.
Oh, hello, young'un. You waiting for a train? You aren't inspecting me, are you?
No, I don't know.
All right. Thank God.
I'll go check and see if the message has arrived.
You're newly built, aren't you?
How did you know?
I've been around for over 60 years. I can sure tell a new engine. Plus, you seem absolutely clueless.
I can tell you're old. You're very boxy.
Hey. Watch it. I may be old, but I get the job done.
Well, I have to say, you have prepared a lot for being small.
That's what a shunting engine is. Though it's a shame not everyone sees it that way.
What do you mean? Do others think you're no good just because you're small?
Small isn't an issue, it's being old. You see, young and many of us were built, you know. My brothers and sisters were shipped off all over the world. We believed we were the future, as any new engine does. Years later, we were all gone. I believe I'm the last of my kind.
Then why are you here? Did they forget to get rid of you?
Actually, would Neil, Clyde, and Matthew still be on Sodor at this time? Yeah, they can't. Actually, I think they would be. No, they wouldn't they? Well, in my headcanon they would be, but I don't know if Mr. Ryan's headcanon they are.
Driver says it's because the managers are too lazy, but I'm sure they'll replace me soon. I'm just good enough for them. Nothing has been the same since that dreadful war.
The war? I've heard the men talk about it at the workshop. It sounds terrifying.
Oh, it was. I'll never forget it.
Do you know when it was?
Oh, it was a canny long time ago. I can't remember now.
You just said you'll never forget it.
You can tell I'm turning into an old fusspot, but it was ages ago.
Jimmy, it was literally 1 year ago.
Oh, so it wasn't long ago?
Yeah, things have been dreadful for the last few years. Kept us busy. Worried too.
You look familiar.
Yeah, you're our new engine. Your owner is my owner. I helped build you, you know.
I remember watching you work outside of the workshop.
My name's Hurricane like the storm.
You were given a name? Oh, well, my name is Hurricane. Named myself it after my brutal size.
Oh, don't I know it? Your trains are always a nightmare to put together. Come on, I haven't got all day.
Ha, see ya, Henry. See ya, Jimmy.
He's an odd one, but he means well. Known him since he was built.
Well, our train is swapped with another engine. It's at the station ready for us.
Large scale. Ooh. Another engine. It's a Caledonian.
So you must be the engine taking my train. Oh, I must thank you. I needed a much-needed rest.
It's no bother, I think. This is my first time pulling a train.
Oh, well, good luck. Judging by your design, you must be, Eleanor?
I don't know what ones of those are, but I'm not one.
That's just.
Well, you look like an engine of that standard. You must be one of those dodgy private engines.
Dodgy? I'm not dodgy.
Well then, where were you built?
A workshop from down the line.
Oh, that place. Ooh, I pity you. The last engine to come from that place was an engine called Hurricane. Ooh, he was far from our standards. Oh yes, he was too big.
And judging by your attitude, your standards are far from being welcome.
Well put, Henry. Well bloody put. Just realised the coupling's backwards. Has anybody noticed that? The coupling on Henry's tender's backwards. Like, it's the actual coupler and not the thing you put the coupler in. The front coupler is on the back of his tender. How does that make... They look really good. Yeah, they do. I think he's made it, like, the eyes, he can, like, move them wherever he wants them to be. Obviously without an eye mechanism, but he's, like... It's not like the drawn or something. I think he's made them to, like, they can do, like, that.
I have to say, it's hard to build up steam.
Are you sure it's not because he's new at the works?
Oh, here's Henry's fault starting to come in. You can tell that one scene he was struggling there. Ooh. Now this is what I love. This is what I love seeing when it comes to people that make videos like this. It's so atmospheric. Even if it isn't outside, they can always make it atmospheric with the effects. Or the set design. It gives you the real good feeling of, like, the classic series.
Hello, Henry. Did you break any records?
Actually, it's far from it.
What's wrong?
Well, I believe it was steaming issues. It's not as grand as we were expecting.
Be more specific.
Well, it's very fiddly to start up. It just doesn't build up a lot of steam.
Somebody got the plans. Maybe it's just because he's new out of the workshop.
That's what we thought, but even so, it's not a good performer. Trust me, I've been driving for over 20 years.
Did you look at the sketches before you handed them over?
Well, I had a look over it. Quickly sketched the main engine and handed it over to the men.
There's EX initials at the top. Sir, these plans, they're for an experimental engine.
What?
This is when they realize.
How did nobody notice?
I honestly can't believe this.
I know. You have a bunch of idiots working for you.
How is these plans for an experimental engine? Ugh, I must be given the wrong plans. Even plans anyway, but it looks exactly like I was told it would look like.
From my experience, the way it builds up steam, just too small.
Well, no wonder he wasn't building up a lot of steam.
What are we going to do? Henry, you've disappointed me.
Did I do something wrong?
No. Your entire existence is a disappointment. I almost sacrificed this entire company to build you in the first place. You were meant to be the turning point for everything.
How? What's wrong with me?
You're an experimental engine, Henry. How can you fix that? Well, in my eyes, you are a failure. You aren't useful to us.
We could scrap it and put Hurricane on a few contracts. It could help us for a while. Nothing much we can do.
Why does this driver sound so down? Probably because he knows what's gonna happen and he doesn't like
Hurricane? Who's Hurricane?
Oh, it's our other engine. He gave himself the name and asked us to paint it on. Quite charming, I have to say.
I honestly don't care. Just put it in a siding outside. I can't stand to look at it.
Paul Viz's remix of Henry's Sad Theme playing.
Sorry, Henry. You only get one shot, like the rest of us. Considered a failure.
So, all my goal was to be useful.
Well, whatever happens, at least you can say you've tried.
Just not enough.
Poor Henry. Goes all around them.
Hello, Henry. How are you holding up?
Very sad and cold.
I've been trying to listen into the office, but unfortunately, it doesn't sound too good.
It's cold out here.
Not gonna lie, Leon, Hurricane's face does look like Thanos. It does look like Thanos' face.
should go inside.
I wish, but I've got an important train to take. It's one of our biggest contracts.
Well, good luck.
See ya, Henry.
Oh,
Dang
shit.
it!
What happened?
What do you think? I've broken down.
Sir, our engine has broken down.
You have got to be joking. This contract is important. Is there anything we can do? Can we fix it?
It'll most likely take hours or even longer.
Huh. What are we going to do? Why is everything going wrong?
Sir, we could use that engine. He may not be what we expected, but he's good enough to get the job done.
Very well. I guess it's our only option.
Oh, thank you, sir. I will do my best.
Said that last time and looked what happened.
Shut up, you bastard. Let Henry do what he does. Let Henry try his best.
I didn't expect to do this again.
Just need to alert that we're late, and then we can head off.
I keep darting towards the phone so that way I can keep track of the score as well. Oh, for a second I thought that was Wilbert.
Hello, big engine. Are you waiting for a train?
Oh no, just waiting.
Oh, okay. Let me know if you need anything.
Oh well. Do you know what happened to that other engine? Looks like a box on wheels.
That engine? He's in the siding over there.
Engines moving on their own.
Hello, box engine. Why are you over here in the siding?
Isn't it obvious, young'un? I've finally been replaced.
With that other engine there?
Aye, that's the one. He wasn't cocky about it, and he's a hard worker. It's long overdue.
But what will happen to you?
Probably get scrapped. Doesn't matter, I've lived my days. But the real question is, what are you doing here? I got told you were abandoned.
I was. For some reason, they weren't happy with me. I guess I'm a failed engine. Won't be long until I'll probably get replaced too.
But you're here now, eh?
Yeah, I'm pulling a very important train. Only because Hurricane broke down.
Unlike most engines, you have a chance, Henry. I'm old, I can't do much anymore. These days, only the best are cared about. You have a chance to prove that you're one of those. When you get a chance, you've got to take it for all it's got. Now you go and take that train and make them regret for putting you on that siding.
We're only 20 minutes in, and so much shit has happened. Oh my god, this is legit Flying Kipper vibes. Hey, Dominic C. Wait. If this is the Kipper, if this is a fish train, I swear to God. Oh no, it's just a regular goods train. Never mind. Sorry, I'm being stupid. Oh shit. I've just pressed pause by flicking this. Nope. And I've muted the audio. Fuck. My bad, people! Oh no. Oh no! Oh no. Oh no. Henry! Henry! Oh, thank God! That was close! Holy shit! He did it!
If that isn't proven I can be useful, then I don't know what does.
Exactly, Emery. The next morning. Sorry. E-fever's probably catching up to me.
Henry, what are you doing? I thought you were meant to take that goods train hours ago.
I have. It's in a yard, far away from here.
I thought you had problems and was slow.
That must mean I'm a grand engine. A grand engine I am. Hopefully I've proven to be useful after all.
You don't realize what you have done, have you? You delivering that more efficiently than expected will now lose me some of my jobs. You were their golden star before you were even built. Now I'll probably get even less work than the small amount of work I was doing anyway.
Well, at least we can be useful together. I could be put back on that siding for all we know.
Trust me, you won't.
Henry, you're back early. Over an hour early. It's early hours in the morning.
It was a quick journey, sir. I made sure to do my best.
Well, it seems, Henry, that I've underestimated you. Maybe you are worth something.
Oh, yes, sir. I will be useful.
Well, in that case, how about I split? Hurricanes work with you. You have proven you're capable. Maybe I shouldn't have judged you so harshly. You know, Henry, here's the deal. I'll try and find a railway for you where you can work the rest of your days and work for me in the meantime with odd jobs.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Let me try and read that nameplate. Johnny, it says Johnny. The chanter's called Johnny.
Hello again, big engine.
Hello, little engine.
At least you're not in a bad mood.
What do you mean?
Thomas Angry's.
Did something happen here?
Thomas Angry face.
You bet. That last engine a real horrid of kind.
Last engine? Doesn't sound a very pleasant engine.
He got mad when he found out that I was here instead of that old box engine. Like, it isn't my fault I replaced him.
What did he look like?
Well, he was brown, looked like a tender engine, but without a tender and a bunker instead.
Oh dear, that's Hurricane. I believe they've known each other for a long time. Don't take it personally. He's a nice engine, really.
Don't take it personally. That was as personal as you can get. Don't want to go near him again.
Well, I'll try to talk to him, but he hasn't had the best time lately. Anyways, I need to go to work. I need to keep up a good impression. Bye, little engine.
True.
It's fine,
True,
mate.
Daniel.
You can just call me Johnny.
Told you it was
You
Johnny.
can call me Henry.
Bye, Henry.
Docks Yard. For a second I thought that said Ducks Yard. Well, I thought I said Ducks Yard.
Hurricane, you need to let all that hot air out of your smoke box.
My smoke box? You've got what you wanted, haven't you?
I never expected the manager to take some of your work away.
That's what happens, Henry. The world isn't a nice place. We engines are made for a job, and that job becomes our life. But soon as something better comes along, it takes that away.
Nonsense. That little engine is nice, you know. He's a very hard worker. I'm sure he'll look after the yard. Jimmy was a great engine, but we can't hate what replaced him.
You don't know anything. That new engine will never give me what Jimmy did. That little old box engine helped me through a lot. I was very conflicted at the time. That's why engines like that new one must go.
How? Why were you conflicted?
Many reasons, Henry. Shouldn't really be putting this weight on you. Hey, do you know how to shunt?
No. I only thought little engines shunted.
That's what most big engines think.
Yeah, like Gordon!
But when you're on a tight schedule and there's no shudder, you have to do it yourself. Though, I have to be careful with my size, but it's easy. Just puff up to the trucks and give them a hard bump. Once they've behaved, you can put your train together.
Seems easy enough.
Well, I need to go now. It's hardly morning, and I already have one job left.
Come on, Henry. You can do it.
Give them a hard bump.
Not that hard!
Damn it! That's why I shouldn't shunt.
Oh, for fuck.
Henry, what do you think you're doing? I gave you a chance and you do this?
I'm very sorry, but I've never shunted before.
Well, I did ask Hurricane to do this, but we had a deal. I can't have you throwing trucks and vans around. We're already in a bad enough place as is. You can consider yourself lucky because of the clients you took the train for early hours this morning to Brighton were very impressed. They have arranged another train for you.
That's great news, sir.
Don't get all puffed up yet. Forget the rest of your jobs and get over to the yard. Hurricane will help. This is your last chance, Henry, or the deal is off.
This guy is such a prick.
Have you stopped pulling? Come on, Henry.
No. I'm just struggling.
Well, I can't pull the train and you all by myself, you know. That's why we're both doing it.
Oh, I feel weak. I feel weak.
Just do your best and keep pulling. Keep pulling.
I'll try.
Henry started theme playing again. Isn't this Instrument Maniacs remix? Oh yeah, the forest view.
I've got my puff. I've got my puff.
We're doing it, Henry. We're doing it. Let's hope we never have to double-head a train again.
You and me both.
Oh, it's gotten quite chilly like.
What we need is some nice cocoa.
Oh, yes.
You, Green Engine, you must be the one who delivered that train this morning. Very well done, and I'm glad to see you've both delivered this train. As you've done so well, we want you to take another train back with you. The train hasn't been prepared, so you'll both have to do it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Oh, now this is where Henry.
I guess we'll have to start shunting.
I am not shunting again. I ended up crashing those trucks earlier. The manager is very upset with me.
Fine then. I'll shunt. It won't take long.
Well, don't bump them too hard. I've learned that the hard way.
I shunted the parts that built you. I'm very sure I know how to shunt.
Either way, that advice you gave me wasn't very helpful.
Trucks aren't easy to work with. Takes a long time.
All I want to do is be useful. Our manager said if I keep working for him, he'll try and find a railway for me to work on. I doubt that will happen now.
Find you a new railway? You'll get sold? Why have they not tried to get me sold?
Most likely because you can work hard. You know how to shunt, pull trains, and be reliable. You're too useful for them to get rid of.
Huh. Never thought of it that way. Well then, in that case, let's see how useful you are, eh? I'll put a long train together and we can see if you can pull it.
My other train was quite long, so alright. Let's give it a go. This isn't much longer than the one I delivered this morning. This should be manageable.
Just need to add a brake van, just in case.
He's gonna leave without the brake van, isn't he?
Right, Henry, all done. Let's see how useful you really are.
Here I go.
Oh shit. Come on, Henry. Come on, Henry.
I guess I'm not that useful after all. And that train isn't even that much longer.
The problem with you might have stopped you from pulling that train.
When that happens, I feel weak. But this... I just wasn't strong enough.
That cocoa went down like a treat.
Oh, look. The engines have already arranged most of the train.
Sometimes I wonder if we're even necessary.
Come on, Henry. I'll arrange the train properly so we can head off. Don't chew yourself up, Henry. You may have struggled, but that doesn't mean you're any less useful.
You're just telling me what I want to hear. And I thought I had a chance.
Let's take these home. Maybe a good rest is what you need.
Blimey. Henry's thoughts are really truly coming in here.
There's that engine again.
Johnny? I told you he's a nice engine. That's all that matters. We shouldn't hate him just because he took over.
I think otherwise, but what can I do?
Come on, let's go back and rest. We need it.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Ooh.
Hurricane better not have done anything to Johnny.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
The last time the driver and fireman went into the office was when something was wrong.
But I think we did well today.
It must be because I struggled pulling that train to the goods yard.
Normally when I speak to you engines, it's usually in a bad manner, but surprisingly, I have to say I'm quite impressed. I heard about your struggle, Henry. Well done on pushing through even when you were at your weakest. And Hurricane, I'm proud of you. You kept it going even when it was much for you. You were resilient.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you, sir.
The clients are, of course, very pleased with us, but has one last job. I want you, Hurricane, to do it. It's 2 long trains, so 2 long trips. Henry, the station yard down the line, needs another engine for the day due to an expected high amount of deliveries. I offered you, maybe it'll teach you to shunt and avoid accidents. Well, you 2 engines rest. Busy day tomorrow.
Okay, this is getting very interesting. Well, what the fuck?
Please don't scrap me. That would be useful.
Wake up, Henry. We've got a...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but...
Wake up.
That has caught me off guard. Okay. Okay, I'm good.
Henry, we've got a busy day.
Oh, all right. Give me a chance to wake up first.
Sir is pleased with us. We need to do the best we can.
Tell that to my recent sleep pattern. Anyway, I'm not even working with you today.
You're right. Well then, see ya, Henry. Good luck.
You too.
I still can't get over that fucking face. Henry arrived at the big station.
That's our train from last night. This yard is a mess. I wanted to work here, but not in this state. Johnny! Johnny! Are you there?
Johnny isn't here.
Jimmy, what are you doing here? I thought you were gone.
I was on the scrap line. The managers came running back to me once that new engine Johnny went missing.
Hurricane did something to Johnny! Hurricane's done something to Johnny.
Nobody knows where he is. She was right. The witch trials weren't good enough.
How? How can an engine go missing?
They don't know. Ridiculous, if you ask me.
Can't be a coincidence something similar has happened to some other engines.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's you.
Wait. What do you mean, other engines?
Well, a little engine not far from here went missing too. He was young and new. Soon put to a very important job and then one night, gone. Another engine who was big, young, new, also went missing as well. She was tasked with pulling an express. One night before her midnight train was about to leave, she went missing as well. Of course, I was chosen to take the train instead.
Now that is odd.
And terrifying.
After each of them went missing, the engine who used to do that job came back, and look here, lots of trucks, big job, engine went missing during the night, and the engine that used to work had been brought back, this box engine.
Well, it seems like the same thing that happened to them has happened to poor Johnny.
Oh, gee, I wouldn't have thought.
No, I'm being serious. Whatever's happened to them is despicable. Now I have to come to this.
Hey, I've made Henry learn that word.
Misery.
Oh no, hurricane.
Yardmaster said it was just meant to be cloudy.
Hurricane, he's been put on an important job. What if he goes missing?
What utter tish-tosh. It's not night, and he's far from being new.
Well, I still want him to be on the lookout for Johnny.
Don't worry, young'un. It'll be fine, man. Wait, I got told you were meant to be helping me. I can't do all this. You wouldn't mind helping, would you?
Oh, definitely not. I've got my own work to do, but good luck. You'll need it.
Good luck, Jimmy.
Cheeky bugger.
Henry, what are you doing here? Aren't you meant to be shunting in the yard?
I was when I got there. Jimmy was shunting.
Jimmy?
Yes, old Jimmy.
Box on wheels, Jimmy?
Yes, that Jimmy. He was brought back because that little engine Johnny has gone missing.
Well, at least Jimmy's back.
I know you two were close, but an engine missing. Not only that, but other engines have went missing too. All of which were set to do important jobs. I know you were doing one, so I came to check.
You came to check? You're a good friend, Henry, but what about your little shunting job? The manager won't be happy.
Don't worry. Jimmy's a good worker. I'm sure he'll manage.
There we go. Those are done. A couple hundred more to go.
I'm worried, Hurricane. Engines are going missing and there's no explanation for it. Hurricane?
He knows.
I don't know, Henry. All I do know is that I don't want Johnny working there, because Jimmy was the only engine that knew my sister. She was scrapped before I was even built.
I don't even know if Hurricane's class actually had any other siblings.
Oh, when was she built? Was it before that war?
Yes, long before. It was 1902 she was built to prove that our steam locomotives could do just as good as electric trams, I believe. She wasn't built to work or live, but instead to prove a statement. And after all that, nothing came from it. She was rebuilt later and was a different engine. She was a goods engine, had a purpose, but soon as new, better engines came along, she was scrapped. Not only was I upset that Jimmy was going, but also because he was being replaced by something new. And it's unfair. It's not right.
I never saw it that way. I always thought if you were useful, you could always work.
If only the world could work that way.
Sodor can.
Understand, Henry?
Yes, I do now.
But I don't think Johnny has went missing necessarily. He saw me last night and looked worried.
He did say he didn't want to talk to you again.
Maybe he got scared and ran away. Might have an idea on where he's went.
You do?
It's not far from where these need to be delivered. I meant to do 2 trips, but if you take the other, we can go together.
Well, I assume anything is worth a shot.
Well, Johnny, here we come.
Sorry, I'm just cleaning up my keyboard here. Obviously, we're gonna get the point of Henry going to Sodor somewhat at the end. Sets and everything is amazing. Just gonna keep pointing that out. For a second I thought I was flooding. He's gonna be mad when he finds out about Henry. Because considering who that manager is, he can't be that very accepting with this kind of shit. He's not like a reasonable guy at all. It probably might. It probably might become a meme. We never know. Ooh. That immediately gave me chills there.
That building. That's where he is.
What is it?
It's a large smelter's yard. And the other building is a warehouse where all the scrap is kept.
Why do you think he'll be there?
It's a scrap shed. Where else would a hunk of scrap metal go?
Huh? What are you talking about? Hurricane, don't be ridiculous. He won't be here. This place doesn't look safe.
It's fine. Come on in.
Oh. Ugh. Braver Henry. Braver to find Johnny. Alright, go ahead, my guy. Go ahead and predict. Ooh. Oh no.
Hurricane, are you there?
If it is, I'm gonna pull a Star Wars reference.
Hurricane, thank God. I thought I lost you. Johnny isn't here. We should go.
Oh, Henry. Never really thought of you as the naive type.
It's a trap!
I'm not sure what you're on about. We should go. You can tell me on the way.
I told you many times that new engines come along and threaten the old. That's exactly what you did.
Whoa. What? I'm hardly a threat. I'm a failed engine. I pushed myself to get here. I struggle with the work I'm expected to find easy. Please, let's go.
Oh, but I've seen what you can really do. When I asked you to see if you could pull that train, I didn't add a brake van, but a whole other part of the train, and you were still able to pull it a few yards.
What? Why would you do that? That hurt me, Hurricane.
Henry, I would like you to meet death itself. I would like you to meet my friends.
Oh my.
They call themselves the Exego Antenna Striglybus, a group of locomotives that scrap engines who threaten the old generation of steam. Those engines didn't go missing, Henry. They were scrapped. You want to find Johnny? Well, there's his remains.
Huh? But that's scrap metal.
You're understanding well. Now, let's hope you understand this part. You are one of those engines that threaten us. A few more generations of you and we'll be history. When I told you about my sister, you said you understood why it was unfair. Now, it's your turn to do your part.
Why would you do this? There must be better ways. This is nonsense.
Because if I don't, engines like you will get sold and replace some poor engines. I got lucky once with Jimmy. There's no way out of this. These engines are the barrier for you to continue.
I don't need a way, just a chance. Plus, you put yourself in front of me, you small-nosed lunatic.
What the hell? Oh. This is freaky.
Oh.
Now it probably explains why he was in this, why he was sent over to the you know, the thing. Wait, what was it called? Steelworks. The steelwork is probably a solitary confinement for him. Okay, you can tell those balls are made with Thomas and Percy's. Oh, that's don't know about that one. That's weird.
Henry, there is nowhere to go. This is how it must happen.
Henry, stand your ground. Stand your ground, Henry. Please. Come on, Henry. Please. Hurricane, you absolutely...
Thank you for letting me be involved with another one. I wish to take this one in myself.
Oh. Oh. This is legit actually scaring me. They're not on rails. No big engines. Weak track.
What are you doing?
You do realize those engines that got scrapped never asked to replace or threaten any other engine. All they wanted to do was work, like me. The ones that did get replaced had already lived their lives. You shouldn't help take the lives of innocent engines that haven't even had the chance to live.
I'm sorry, Henry, but this is too personal. This is the only way it'll work. My sister started this. I'm just here to help finish the job.
The idea of scraping every innocent, new, and better engine is just despicable.
Ha
It's insane how you think you can keep doing this with your green-eyed freak friends. If you want to truly kill new engines, you destroy the plans that build them.
You'd know a lot about freaks, wouldn't you? Spider owners built both of us. If you're not with me on this, you're a part of the ones that took everything away from you.
And yet, here you are, doing the exact same.
Oh no.
Oh no! Henry! Henry! No! You won't!
I'm sorry, Hurricane, but a wise engine once told me, when you get a chance, you've got to take it for all it's got. I wish I could say the same for engines you helped guide killers to. I'm sorry, Hurricane. I thought you were my friend.
What? No, Henry, please. You know I need to do this. If you do this now, you will never know the true impact. Those engines. There's much more to this. Henry!
Oh.
Oh no, the bridge! They sense that he is dead. They're not doing anything.
Oh, hello, young'un. Did you find Hurricane? He's a good one, him. I bet he was fine, wasn't he?
He was. I helped him take one of his trains. Sorry about that.
You should be. I'm knackered. Well, at least you did it because you cared. I've known Hurricane since he was built, and it's nice to know he has a friend like you.
Well, thanks anyway.
Henry, I've came to see how you've been doing. The yard looks spotless.
Oh, I can tell you, he's worked very hard. Organised this yard better than I ever could.
Well, good work, Henry. It seems I won't have a problem with you doing all kinds of work after all.
What do you mean, sir?
As promised, Henry, I tried to sell you, but I instead made a good deal for Hurricane, so he unfortunately won't be working with us anymore.
I don't mind, sir.
Oh, glad he's got a new home. He'll be over the moon.
Sir, we have received a message for you.
Well, I bet Hurricane is very happy. He always wanted to be sold, you know.
He did.
What about you?
What about me?
Don't you want to be sold?
I do, but I don't think I stand much of a chance now.
Why? Because you struggle sometimes? Ah, you just need to keep working, stop gallivanting, and you will stand a chance. Just forget about your problems and do your best.
All right, Jimmy. I will. I promise.
What on earth did you do? Why were you in here, and why were you down there?
This isn't my fault, sir. It was Henry. Ask him.
Henry? While you've been here, he has worked hard in the yard all day. You should be annoyed with yourself.
Why? It was an accident.
I was able to get a deal and sell you to a steelworks near Bridlington, but now I have to send you to the works before you go.
Steelworks? Near Bridlington? But sir, that's far away from here.
Exactly, which is why you've made it harder.
Well, I guess it's time to be really useful again.
$19.20. Okay, we're going through the span of the years. $21? 1921. Was it 21 or 22 Henry went to Sodor? I think it was 21. Or 22, I can't remember. Well, in the railway series, the tunnel incident happened in 22. Oh. Whoa, 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 oh, whoa, 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 1922, this is when Henry came to Sodor. Da 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 da.
I better be able to sell him. I really need to get that engine sold. I bloody do.
Excuse me, are you the gentleman that wanted to talk about an engine?
Oh yes, that's me. Please have a seat, sir.
Top up.
Oh, that's great. But I am in need of a hard-working engine. I did have a few engines in mind, mainly a Robinson Atlantic, but Jen, I heard you were willing to sell one. Please tell me, what makes your engine so special?
Well, he's a very hard worker, even when things are too much. People are in shock when they see how strong he is. He's one of a kind, and is in fact an Atlantic.
Is that so? I thought he only worked on the Great Central Railway.
Yeah, I obtained him. He's ahead of his time, even for an Atlantic, sir. Built to perfection. I'm moving out the railway business, so I have no use for him.
Well, Jen, if this engine's everything you say he is, then they're just the engine I need. Cheap as well.
Oh, I do need a rest.
Henry, after so long you've been sold.
I have?
Yes, to a very former railway controller from the island of Sodor.
Is it far?
A couple of hours. A driver and fireman will arrive in the morning to help you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Good luck for the future.
Sooner you're gonna the better.
Hello. My name is Henry. And now I'm going to work on the island of Sodor. I'm very excited for my new life, though I have learned a lot since I puffed out of that workshop. If you cause the suffering of others, you will get what's coming to you, whether it be now or later. I also learned that being useful is an important thing, but not as important as your friends or your own goals. You never know what surprises are around the corner, but it's about how you act upon it that shows who you are. But the most important thing I've learned, never ever miss a chance when you get it. You've got to take it for everything it's got, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be where I am today. I may not always feel up to it and feel pulled back, but I will always try.
Edward? Sodor! Yeah, some trouble, some trucks, finally. Tomboy! Tom! Thomas! Shomish! Eddie!
Oh, hello. You must be our new number 3.
Yes, I think I am. I'm Henry.
Oh, well then, hello, Henry. My name is Edward.
I want you to the Atlantic, but that diminish.
Can I just do that again, please?
I want you to the Atlantic, but that diminish.
Oh god, that was too funny. Oh. Oh. Oh, now we only just learned that guy's name. Oh. Yeah, I wanted an electric. That fucking son of a bitch sent me that! Oh. What the hell? Scrap engines. Blue eyes! Holy shit. Holy cow. Oh, there's more at the end. Yeah, I'm not really that fond of credits. Just gonna watch the after credits scene. It's all blurry.
Mr. Gresley, sir, did you ever find those drawings you were after?
No, but it doesn't matter. They're long gone. I have my main ones right here.
And that's it. That's it. That's it. Right. Well, that has been a wonderful experience there. I wonder if you'll ever make a sequel. I highly doubt that. Well, you never know with stuff like this. He could. Then again, he couldn't. Yeah, Shani Gordon. It'll be big blue bastard's time to show. Right, so that, ladies and gentlemen, is... That's it. That was Henry. A story by Mr. Ryan. So... yeah, so, thank you all so much for watching today's stream. I hope you all did enjoy, as well as I did watching this. This was amazing to watch. Mr. Ryan does such good content. So, I hope there will be I wonder if this is after credit scene, if there will be a Gordon movie. You never know. There could be. We could get a Thomas and Edward one as well. Anyhow, so yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you do leave a like on this stream and let me know what stuff you want me to do on live streams in the future. And let me know what you want me to do in other videos. And also, if you want to see content like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you hit that ding dong ding dang bell, so that you get notified every time I make one of these videos or live streams, just like this one right here. So, yeah, I'm talking very fast here. I don't think you guys can understand what I'm saying. So without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. And yeah, I'm gonna be a bit calmer here. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, lads and lasses.